On April 7, 2026, at 8:06 a.m. Eastern Time, the President of America posts a tweet that shakes the entire world. This tweet, he says that tonight, an entire civilization will be wiped out. He adds that he never wanted this to happen, but now it is inevitable. The whole world falls into confusion. Was this a threat of a nuclear attack? Some people even believe that Trump might actually destroy Iran's civilization that very day. As time moved closer, global tension kept increasing. But just 90 minutes before the deadline was supposed to end, a shocking piece of news emerged that left the entire world stunned. Let's try to understand this conflict from the beginning. Tensions in the Middle East are nothing new. For years, conflicts have been ongoing between Iran and Western powers. Sanctions, proxy wars, nuclear fears, everything is part of this story. But this time, what happened was something never seen before in history. It all begins with rising tensions, military buildups, aggressive statements, and constant warnings from both sides. Iran was already under heavy economic pressure. Sanctions had badly affected its economy. Iran and Israel were already in conflict, and Iran made a decision that this time wouldn't just affect Israel or the United States, but the entire world. Yes, Iran decided to close the Strait of Hormuz. Now you might be wondering, why is this so important? The Strait of Hormuz is a sea route through which nearly 20% of the world's oil passes, meaning if it gets blocked, it won't just affect the Middle East, but the entire global economy. Oil prices skyrocketed. Stock markets went into panic. Global leaders immediately called emergency meetings. But the most shocking part was that Iran didn't close it for just a few hours. They announced that it would remain closed until the war ended. Trump didn't stop at one tweet. He posted multiple warnings demanding the Strait of Hormuz be opened, threatening consequences if not. For several days, the United States and other countries relied on their oil reserves. Slowly, pressure on America increased, and Trump kept issuing threats. At one point, he became so angry that he tweeted this out of fury. But Iran ignored this one too, like it was doing before. Then comes the day of April 7th. Trump posts a tweet that puts the entire world into panic. He says that tonight, an entire civilization will be destroyed. He adds that he never wanted this, but now it will happen. Everyone feared one thing: was this a nuclear war threat? Media outlets across the world highlighted it. Experts called it a possible nuclear escalation that wouldn't just affect Iran, but the entire world. Everywhere, there was only one question: is World War III about to begin? With only 90 minutes left before the deadline, suddenly a breaking news appears. A ceasefire is announced between the USA and Iran. Two countries expected to go into nuclear war suddenly agrees for a ceasefire? And surprisingly, Pakistan helped make this ceasefire happen. The world was shocked. So much tension. So many aggressive statements, and then suddenly peace. But it wasn't that simple. This ceasefire was not permanent. It was only for 2 weeks. On April 11th, in Pakistan's capital, Islamabad, negotiations were arranged between U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance and Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi. Within hours, J.D. Vance confessed that the negotiations had failed. The U.S. demanded that for 20 years Iran should not have nuclear enrichment, but Iran only agreed that for 5 years. Iran also did not reopen the Strait of Hormuz, and the United States sent its navy, creating a counter-blockade. Now both sides were blocking the strait from different directions. Iran allowed its allied ships, while the U.S. blocked them. During this time, neither Iran was attacking Israel, nor Israel was attacking Iran. After the ceasefire ended on April 22nd, tensions once again started rising. That's when Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif stepped in again, urging both sides to return to the negotiation table in Islamabad. But this time, things were different. Instead of immediately agreeing to formal talks, Donald Trump responded publicly, saying that if Iran really wanted negotiations, they should directly reach out. Then, through Pakistan, Iran sent a detailed multi-point proposal to the United States. The plan reportedly included major demands like lifting all sanctions, withdrawal of U.S. forces from the region, Iranian control over the Strait of Hormuz, war should end in the Middle East including Lebanon, and even compensation for damages caused during the war. But this time, there was no immediate reaction. Instead, Donald Trump responded differently. He said that he would soon review the proposal Iran had sent, but he also made it clear he didn't think it would be acceptable. Could this situation escalate again? Could this have been the beginning of World War III, or was it just political drama? The next chapter is still being written. But let us know your opinion in the comments. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe before leaving.